Hey y'all, I know I said I was gonna give you guys lessons of the week every week, but since becoming an owner operator, I have been tied up. And at the beginning of the year, I thought I was gonna be ready to roll so I can make me some money. But King, my truck, 2017 Peterbilt 579, had other plans. So let's get into it. What we're going to talk about is my first breakdown over the road as an owner op. So I'm like, okay, I went home for the holidays, enjoyed myself, me and my husband, and I got a load January 3rd, I think, that first Monday of January, leaving Florida, heading to Texas. So I know the load picked up out of Lake City, Florida that Monday. So I'm like, okay, King needs to be washed. I want to get to my customer on time, because that is my slogan, providing excellence on time. So I decided to leave Saturday. I left Saturday so I could head up to Fort Pierce to get the truck washed. I did my pre-trip inspection and everything. Everything was fine. I got into the truck. As soon as I hit the Florida Turnpike, a light came on saying that I would have to, what did it say? I was going to be losing power soon or something like that. So I'm like, okay. The light went off. As you know, if you're a truck driver, you know codes come on all the time. They go off all the time. You know, it could just be something that could just trigger it. It doesn't necessarily mean it's a big thing. So I get to Fort Pierce and I'm at the Blue Beacon in the long line, waiting to get the truck and trailer washed. I think I was like maybe fourth in line. And all of a sudden I get this red message flashing saying that I need to stop the engine, turn it off immediately. So I'm like, oh God, not now. Got a truck behind me, a truck in front of me. So there's no way I can go. So I'm praying that it doesn't shut down on me while I'm in the line at the Blue Beacon. So I turn the truck off as I wait. So every time it's my turn to move up, I turn the truck on, I move up. So I get in, I'm on the phone with a couple of friends, asking them, you know, what you think I should do. So my homegirl, she sent me a couple of places, or people rather, that could probably come out, check the truck on the spot, tell me what it is, maybe fix it potentially. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I call as they're washing the truck. The guy comes to, I'm at the Flying J. So at this point, the truck is ready to derate. I'm not even able to go 5 miles per hour. So I'm coming out of the Blue Beacon as slowly as I can, hoping that the truck doesn't shut down for good. I get around into the parking lot of the Flying J. The guy comes, puts it on the machine on the, what is that? Diagnostic machine onto the truck. Now, mind you, when I call this particular company, I need to remember their name. I'm gonna drop it below. Stay away from this company. The girl did give me a quote. She said that it was $80 an hour, $10.50 per gallon, based on how many miles he had to travel. And if he had to connect it to the machine, connect the diagnostics to the truck, it would be $132. So I'm like, okay, cool. She said if. I'm very particular about words. So when you say if, I'm thinking maybe he can come out and, I don't know, maybe it was something with the engine. At that point, I didn't know what was wrong with the truck. So he comes, he first, out the door, first quarter, he puts the diagnostics onto the truck. Lo and behold, it is the depth sensor. That took him all of 24 minutes total. Guess how much they charged me? $365 for 24 minutes. You know, I was livid. I was livid. And he was like, well, I could fix the truck here, but, you know, it's a Saturday. I would have to drive to Orlando to get the part. If you know Paccar, 9 times out of 10, my truck has to go to the dealer. So in my mind, I felt like I was being played. Because I gave them the symptoms of the truck. So in my mind, it's like, okay, we got an idea that it's something to do with the death. Of course, we don't have a part, but we're going to go out there anyway, charge her. And if she needs us to get the part, it's going to be more. So he's like, I can go to Orlando, but it's going to cost you per hour. We charge by the mile to go to Orlando to come back. And then to put it on. So I'm like, okay, well, how much we talking about? He's thinking like maybe $1,000. No. So I have an extended warranty on my truck, which I paid $6,000 for when I brought the truck. I put down $3,000. I put the other $3,000 into the truck payment, so that $3,000 is being financed. It's supposed to cover the truck front to back. So at that point, I'm like, okay, there's a Peterbilt dealership 0.8 miles away from where I am. I guess I'll just have to try to find a parking spot, stay over the weekend. I'm like, okay, luckily enough, it's not hot, seriously hot. So, because I can't run the engine, I'll be fine. Me and the dog will be fine. Okay, so I'm trying to make sure I don't miss nothing because this happened like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, 2 or 3 weeks ago. So I'm trying not to miss anything. So, I had 2 loads booked. I was supposed to go pick up from Lake City, take it to Texas. Then from Texas, I was going to South Carolina. So I was feeling really bad because the thing is, it's like, you know, but at the same time, luckily enough, I didn't pick up any loads. So that was a plus, because I would really hate to be broke down on the side of the road with freight in my trailer. So, of course, all offices, agents are closed, not working on the weekend. So I'm like, okay, I'll wait till Monday first thing. I'll call, let them know I can't pick up the loads. They have to get someone else. Then I can hopefully pray that I can get this truck over to the Peterbilt dealership. So I called Peterbilt, asking them, yeah. So I'm not gonna lie, it was getting hot during the day, like frying pan hot. So every now and then I would turn on the truck. So that must have killed the battery. So Monday came and I'm getting ready to take the truck because the dealer opens at 7. Would not start. Luckily enough, I was only 140 miles away from home. So I called my husband and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna need you to bring the jump box. We had no idea that this jump box would even work, because I called Peterbilt, you know, I'm like, hey, can you guys send somebody out to jump me? I'm like basically 0.8 miles away. It was like, well, I don't have anybody that can come out to you right now. And even if I did, it would be, what he said, they wouldn't charge pretty much to come out to jump me. I'm like, but I'm coming in for service. I didn't say that to him, but I'm saying it to myself. I'm not a type of, you know, if that's your policy, that's your policy. But yeah, that's kind of fucked up. So anyway, call my husband. He gets there. He comes with the jump box. Blessing, it did start the truck. So he followed me to the Peterbilt dealership. We got the truck there. I called the warranty company, and the depth sensor is covered under the warranty. Now, mind you, I already had a leak. In my coolant manifold. So I'm like, okay, while the truck is in the shop, let's go ahead and get that taken care of as well. So it's to the dealer. They have to send diagnostics of everything to the warranty company to get approved before they actually pay them. So the young lady that works at the dealership, she emailed me saying that, yeah, the coolant manifold is covered as well as the depth sensor. So I'm like, okay, cool. I get to save some money. The man said, okay, so they was backed up for 2 days. So that happened on a Monday. So Tuesday, they didn't get the truck in actually until Thursday. So I'm like, okay, I'll go and pick the truck up on Monday. So I emailed the young lady. I asked her, okay, is the truck ready? She was like, yeah, the truck is ready. But we have a problem. Like, okay, what's the problem? There was a miscommunication with the warranty company, and on our end, the coolant manifold is not covered. So your balance is going to be $2,100 pretty much, right? $2,100. So, and mind you, the total bill was $2,500. So I'm like, how? I need my truck. So it's like, I can't, you know, they have the keys, they have my truck. I can't argue with them about it. So I had a deductible with my warranty of $250. So had I just only taken the truck in to get the depth sensor fixed, let's see. The total for that was, okay, the depth sensor was, the part was $291, labor was $495, so the total on that was $786. The warranty company covered $600 and something, and they took the deductible from that. So that's how I end up having to pay $2,100, because the parts for the coolant manifold was $993. The labor was $330, and then they had some other miscellaneous stuff, which brought it to $1,408, minus the difference, plus the difference with the depth sensor. So yeah, mind you, my truck note was due on the 10th. So like, I had to just shell out some major money before I made some major money for the new year. Still, I smile, because this is what I signed up for. That's what you sign up for when you become an owner operator. However, it does give me some relief that, okay, that is taken care of. At least I know I don't have to worry about those particular issues for a while. So yeah, now I am in Virginia. I got a load. I had to make sure I found a load that can at least cover some of what I lost. So I got a load out of Florida heading to Newcastle, Delaware. No, not out of Florida, out of Georgia. But I need to get that coverage from Florida as well. So I made sure it paid me pretty well to get from out of Florida into Georgia, and from Georgia to Delaware. And then from Delaware, I'm going to be heading to Pennsylvania to pick up a load. Then I'll be going to Georgia. I don't know where I'll be going after that. But I'm not touching any loads, you know, in this month that I'm out here for less than $2 a mile. I got to make my money back. Plain and simple. But I just wanted to give you guys an update on that. I'm doing well. I still love the decision that I made to become an owner-operator. King had his little nicks. I'm not mad, because he drives really, really, really good. I just wanted to touch bases with you guys, to give you an update on that and everything. So I need you guys to go ahead and subscribe, like, share, Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat. I am now on Clubhouse, TikTok, all under the username at PamulahBaby. If you got any questions, comments, please drop below. And see you guys next time.